I'm literally going to be f***ing around, going and doing an activity, something that I'm interested in or enjoy. And then I'm gonna find out from experts. We're gonna learn together. The F around today is field hockey. It is the sport that shaped my life, something that still fuels me every single fall and throughout the rest of the year. I am here to fuck around, if you will, and find out why this sport is so underrated. And in partnership with Longstreth, we're putting on a clinic for grades 3rd through 8th. We'll have 160 athletes out here throughout the afternoon. We're gonna touch on fundamentals. We're gonna enjoy the sport of field hockey and hopefully have a lot of fun. And I have help. That's right, the Yukon field hockey phenom. She got to go to 2 Final Fours. All-American, former coach, mother, and absolutely fire content creator. Widen this shot. Nikki Marie's been here the whole time.
That was lovely.
Field hockey. Let's get this clinic started. Yes. Let's go. Hi, guys. We got name tags, that's so nice. I'm Kylie. We have a really strong coaching staff for you today. We're gonna work really hard for a short amount of time and get a lot of touches on ball because every field hockey player knows that's the best way to build your skills, right? Yeah. I love that we have some keepers out here. Look at us go. All my old ladies, the other end. Go, go. All right, we muffins, bring it in. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We ready for some hockey?
Yeah.
Love it. There's something I like to call hockey height. Do you know what that is? We were just talking about height. I'm this tall. But this is my hockey height, right? My knees are bent, my high knee's back. I'm sitting on the edge of a stool. So if I drive the ball, if I go for a really hard hit, I'm still at hockey height. All right. Now, you are going to, at the outside cones, I'm gonna dribble down, big pull right, big. It goes all the way across the cones. I'm gonna get inside the circle, I'm gonna take a shot. We're gonna go the opposite side, we're gonna pull left, get our feet around, shot, okay? Okay, Nikki, I need to know for the people, what is your field hockey background?
I'm laughing because I went up to someone today.
Yes.
And I was like, I played against you at Syracuse. I was MVP of that tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys beat us in a straight shot. I said, that was my straight shot. So 48 years old, I'm kind of like, I will brag.
As impressive of a field hockey resume as you have, you should brag.
Yeah, but you know what I'll say? So I'll ramble out the accomplishments and then I'll bring it down to reality for everybody.
What I want.
All-American, University of Connecticut, back-to-back Final Four teams, which I captained both, leadership skills, right? But I think what I feel most proud of with all of that is I was a kid who sat the bench through some of my younger years in sports. So the All-American is great, but you've got let's talk about the climb.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench watching players who you knew were better than you and being like, I want to be that fucking good.
The thing about talking about field hockey and getting people to know about it, because we lucked out. Northeast, hotspot for field hockey. But a lot of the country, a lot of people watching don't know about hockey. How can you explain it to them?
It's badass, it's fast paced.
If we had to break it down, you're gonna want to sit in an athletic stance, probably a little deeper than other sports.
Yes.
You're gonna wanna make sure that your hands are right, that your stick is down, and you're gonna wanna make sure that your head's up on a swivel. I feel like that.
And feet, active feet.
On the balls of your feet and always moving.
When I practice with my daughter now, she's like, what are you doing? I go, my feet are active.
Yes. As like a personality thing, you need to be a badass. You need to be confident. You need to go with a sense of urgency. All things that can play into field hockey.
Yeah.
Does Layla have it?
Layla has it. She'll have it.
On the inside when she picks up a field
fucking
hockey
stoked.
stick.
Fucking pumped.
Because even our second said to me the one day, she was like, Mom, I'll play field hockey. And I was like, that's great, Ellie.
Yeah.
At least I'll have one. I don't know. I don't want to be involved. I want them to go off. I want them to love it independently, but also I'm fucking pumped if they get into it.
I said to my daughter, I said,
peanut.
am I picking Kylie up or is she picking me up? Because I've never been the girl that's been picked up. You picked up all your friends. You did not get picked up ever
in my whole life.
Today we're both gonna pick each other up.
Don't make me do it. We talked about Field Hockey 101. Should we demo? Let's cut to the demo earlier. Maybe we'll get some shots in here. Let's go. This is the grip of my stick, yes? This is the toe, this is the heel, this is the face. Yes? We know all these terms?
Yeah.
All my wee muffins, we know these? Great. The way I'm gonna line up my stick is I'm gonna take the toe and the little V in my right hand. I'm left hand. Hold it up to the sky. Left hand, this one. And I'm gonna take my V and I'm gonna line it up with my toe at the top of my stick. This hand means business. This hand is firm, it's strong, it's tight. This hand, she's loosey-goosey. I think one of the biggest questions I get asked, which could be the most annoying, is doesn't it hurt your back?
What's your answer?
My answer is, if it does, you're fucking doing it wrong. What's your answer?
It should be hurting that booty.
Yep.
Should be hurting that booty.
It just is confusing.
Your back is like this and you can't see anything.
If you play hockey like this,
Yeah.
you see nothing.
Yeah.
You have no peripheral, you're not seeing the field, you're not moving right,
Yep.
you're not gonna strike the ball right.
Yep.
What are some other questions you get asked?
Does the ball hurt? Sure does.
This is hollow in the middle, but very thick, hard plastic. It is, I mean,
Oh, I was gonna say.
that's what you're taking to the foot, typically to the, I feel like thigh. I feel like oftentimes thigh.
Or to the,
Face. Now, you said that you were a striker for a corner.
Yes.
In other words, you were the direct shot on the
yes.
corner. And for those that don't know, a corner is a penalty situation, a scoring opportunity offensively. Ball comes in from an insert, and then you have the opportunity to shoot with only 5 of the players from the other team, 4 defensive players and the goalie.
Yep.
So you were ripping that initial
Ripping.
shot. How many people?
How many people did I take out?
Yeah.
If we could call my goalkeeper from, she
Did
will
she keep
talk
a tally?
there. I've damaged some goalkeepers from my own team at practices, but other teams, I had good control over it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, but it builds character, Kylie.
It
I mean,
does. Do you know I used to hit it in our front yard against the chain link fence?
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over again. Like that, just for fun, in my free time. And I swear, like girls today are like, well, I just don't drive it like that. And I'm like, well, that's muscle memory.
speaking of muscle memory,
Yes. Let's see it.
if that GoPro goes down, I'm gonna be upset.
I'll pay for it.
Because I'm gonna go as hard as I can
Fuck
right
it
now.
up.
I'm gonna see what this 48-year-old
Fuck it up.
bitch has
Okay,
in her.
but you're probably gonna get it on cage. I was wide for the record. I'm trying not to fuck up Joe's ankles. Joe, our lovely
Joe, are you
cameraman.
upset if the GoPro, are you worried?
No, I said I'll pay for it. Go.
Oh, almost killed someone.
She
That
went
would have
up.
killed someone. Oh,
That's
a goal.
cage.
That was a goal.
One of these
Let me
times,
see, I'm gonna watch closely.
I always tell my girls, if you watch your shot, you did it wrong.
But let's say something about field hockey, because if this were golf
Yes.
and there were someone assessing someone's golf swing, there would be this, what a golf swing.
Yes.
And field hockey doesn't get that moment.
it doesn't.
Field hockey's not, nobody's watching that.
No.
But you know what I'd like to opt in? Oh, Kylie.
Is that it?
That was so close to the GoPro. We're in the time of influence, and sometimes that could be a really good influence. Like you showing up here as Kylie Kelce and talking about the sport. I think if we could do more of that, I think like UNC, they used to be a program that I completely respected because they had the winningest coach in the game.
Yep.
And now they're becoming a trendier, youngest coach in the history of the game, and she's online talking about the game. I think we're like getting there and taking steps. Now we just gotta
We have to expand.
expand.
We need to move from the East Coast. How do we do it?
I think clubs are doing it, but it's not at the level yet. I mean, PA has it going on.
Very much so.
So
you
what
can
was-
tell by check the Olympic team roster.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the last time we were in France, we had 12 or 13 of our Olympic team roster was PA.
Yeah.
or jersey?
I think it's access. So when I think of the biggest influence in your life, I'm gonna say it's the moms. If the moms could find an accessible way to introduce, right? What's a stick? What's a ball? How do I get my daughter active? Because parents want your kids to be active.
Yes.
This is the best sport to get active.
Right.
If soccer's overwhelming and it's just not their thing, Layla tried soccer and that wasn't her thing totally.
Also, we could cherry pick the fuck out of a game. We don't have offsides like soccer.
Right.
Let's look at the positives. You want to get up there, you want to score goals, play hockey. I do think it's important to recognize I've ended up with girls coaching that I have had that were fast as hell, but didn't have the stick skills to keep the ball in front of them. And we got there, they were such impressive athletes. And it didn't take a lot. And so I think it's important to know that, like, are you gonna have to put that time in? Absolutely. But also, you can, and if you want to do it, you're golden. And I know that there are people who have moved to the middle of the country, more West Coast, that have a field hockey background that could be lighting this fire elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'll come visit you. Tell me
that's
where.
what I'm
We'll
wondering.
come visit.
I think
we'll come visit.
We'll come visit.
I'm sad I didn't hit the GoPro. Should we try a couple more times? Let's try a couple more times.
Ooh,
That was
a good one. That was great.
toy.
We should have a speed thing out. But would you
Let's
be
go.
pissed if mine was faster than yours?
Let's go. No, I would actually love that.
I'd be happy if it was
That
you.
would be really validating.
I'd be happy if
for
it was
me.
you.
No, I would
If
want
you
it to
beat
be
me in
you.
the time, I'd be happy for you. Not many other people. Oh, see? What was your signature move? If you had to say you had a signature Kylie Kelce move.
In indoor, a drag flick. In outdoor, drive.
Drive. Signature
Simple.
move. Were you great with stick work? Like if you got caught?
I could get out.
Okay.
I could get out. I liked open space. Like I love to come up to someone with a lot of room to decide.
Okay.
I was the blackout person. So like I blacked out. I couldn't tell you how I got from point A to point B,
Okay.
but I made decisions along the way that were just like my ADHD's firing.
So what position did you play?
Deep back,
Okay. Sweeper.
center back. Yep,
Sweeper.
yes,
Went in as a center forward. My coach is like, you're redshirting and you're going to be a sweeper. And I was like, wow,
yeah.
okay, and did it. That's the mentality that it takes to play.
That is truly one of the best qualities in a player. When I look at someone and I'm like, hey, can you go in here? Yes. The immediate yes, I'm like, you just want to be on the field. And I love that hunger. All right, one more time, I'm going to try and fuck up this GoPro.
Are you trying?
Kind of.
No.
No,
Are you
I just
really
keep-
trying? I hope
To hit
not.
it,
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Oh, split
That's
the
good.
difference.
So Jason's turned on by this. Is Jason turned on?
That I have a problem with.
No, like if he sees you right now, is he like, oof?
Ooh, he's like, ooh, a baby kangaroo. He literally calls me Joe because he thought when I was playing that I looked like a kangaroo, like a Joey. So there's that.
But I think more men should be like, ooh, look at that. All right, so but back to Jason. Was this one of like your first date?
Yeah.
Was he like, yes, when he found out you were
I
college
think
athlete?
there was I just think that when you're an athlete, being around other athletes feels like safe space.
Safe space. Yeah.
That you know that there's going to be a certain level of competition in everything that happens, and that you're a better equipped human being because of your time in athletics.
You could handle each other's
Yeah.
craziness. Yeah.
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 For sure.
But I just can see Jason being like, this girl took some heads off.
I think once you
Took
watch a
some
little
knees out.
hockey, it is exactly what you said at
Yeah.
the beginning. It's so badass that you're like, oh, wait, they're badass. And then you
Great
kind of
ass,
have
too.
like a
Great ass,
great
too.
ass.
Great ass. But before we knew each other, everyone needs to hear the story. Before we knew each other, I stitched a video of you.
Yes, you did.
And it was, you were teary-eyed at one of the games.
Yes.
And I stitched it and I said, I don't know Kylie Kelce, but I like her and I'm gonna tell you why. And then I talked about, I said, if you've never dated, if you're a man out there, if you've never dated a field hockey chick, here's what I can promise you. And I
Yes.
went off.
Female athletes are like, we get each other. We get it.
Especially field hockey.
Especially field
Especially
hockey.
field hockey.
We get into a little bit of passing to see how we do with some stick touches and stops. You want to watch the ball right onto your stick and make sure that it stays. Okay, as moms, we just want an opportunity to sit down. Let's go. Now you can walk. We're keeping that. Nikki, now that you're not coaching the sport, How do you stay involved in hockey?
By showing up for my daughter. That's the best way parents can show up, is by being there.
Physically being there. Do you miss coaching?
I haven't really thought about it in a while. Today was so fun. I feel like if I had the right crew around me,
Yes.
I would do more of it. I'm not an executive functioning person, Kylie. So when you said that, I'm like, the thought of setting something up, no, but put me on the fucking field. Yes. If I can show up with a stick and be like, let's go, but I don't want to order the balls and the cones and the registrations, no.
Now, something you talk about a lot in your content is single parenthood specifically.
Yes.
It's something that I have not touched on in the podcast universe, not gonna lie, we've not broached this topic, but you speak about it openly in your content. How do you feel about being a single mom? How do you feel that is, I don't want to say impacting your kids, because I think that from the complete outside looking in, that you are absolutely nailing your priorities. And I think that when it comes to parenthood, that's what matters.
Yeah.
But how are you navigating single parenthood?
One day at a time. If I could go back 6 years ago to making the decision to leave, I would be so proud of myself. Because I think it's like, we talked about sports and it all goes back to sports. I think sports prepped me to believe in myself, to have confidence, to fight through tough situations. And what I'd say about single parenting is it's a journey of grief, truly, that you never thought you'd be on. So it's like shifting your brain from all the happily ever after fairy tale movies. I grew up, people ask me what I want to be. I'm very visual. So I would see myself, husband, kids, house, maybe there's a pool in the yard. And that was what was ingrained in my brain since I was little.
Right.
And then when you are not in that situation and you're raising your kids and you're not with the man that you thought you would raise them with, you have to reset everything. You have to like rewrite your brain. So it's almost like, I think I did a TikTok the other day where I was like, it's like the rest is still unwritten.
Yeah.
Like the song.
Yep.
You just have to rewrite, you have to redo your vision board, rewrite your journal. It's a new beginning and it's okay.
Now, you openly discussing this within your content.
Yeah.
What does that feedback look like? Because I know I've scrolled the comments a couple times just because I think that the same thing that we've talked about, infertility, infant loss, things like that, it is these difficult topics that people want to feel are taboo or shy away from that are the conversations that are the most important to have.
Yeah. My divorce is how I got online. My divorce is how I started using, as weird as it sounds, I think creativity on the apps was like my coping mechanism. I would laugh about it. I would make fun of myself and all those things are great. But now I look back, I'm like, wow, I was hurting so badly and you would never know it because I just found this outlet for myself. And it turned out to be a community of so many women who were like, how the hell am I gonna get through this? How are you still having so much fun? Are you worried about your kids? I'm like, of course I'm worried about my kids. Whether I was married or not, I'd be worried about my kids.
Isn't that motherhood summed up?
That's motherhood.
I'm worried about my kids, period.
But I'd be more worried about my kids if my kids didn't see me as the human that I am in a relationship that I wasn't myself in.
And sports gave you the confidence, the ability to stand up for yourself.
Well, I followed my own path and I think we've gotten to a really good place with it. And now I'm creating this dream life for myself and for my kids. And I'm a walking billboard for like, you can fucking do it.
I do just love how you have put together in your content a mashup of all the things that make you you and that have defined you in your life.
It's a lot of things.
But it's amazing and it's authentic, and I think that's why people lean into your content so heavily and they relate so heavily and they love it.
Yeah.
People love you and it's appropriate and it's deserved because of the way that you are reaching out and creating that community that you're talking about.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes just being yourself, it turns out, is like enough.
Well, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Nikki, thank you so much for,
Thank you.
First of all, chatting. Second, fucking around on the field hockey field and helping people find out why field hockey is such an underrated sport. I appreciate you giving us a glimpse into how it made you you.
I appreciate meeting you. I feel like I've known you forever.
Right?
Since we connected online, and now it's real and it's official.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now you're stuck with me.
I'm so stuck with you.
Okay, let's go close this thing out.
Can you, she's picky. I've never been
Let's
piggybacked by a woman.
go.
I've never been picky. I was always the piggybacker carrier. I feel so little.
We are going to get together with the wee muffins. You guys are the big muffins, and they're the wee muffins. It's really straightforward. And we're gonna go over there so that we can wrap it up, and then obviously we're gonna do a cheer because every field hockey practice has to end with a cheer. Everybody knows that.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's head over there. We'll meet with the wee muffins. How do we feel about hockey? Okay, can we get a round of applause for our lovely coaches? Yes, coaches. Okay, hopefully you guys had a fun afternoon with hockey today. I cannot thank you enough for coming out. And I will tell you, the exciting part about you coming out and playing today is that your registration that you put in is actually going to be donated, the whole thing. We're gonna donate it to a Philadelphia-based charity. So you got to come out and play hockey and give back to the community. We love that. I thank you guys so much. I hope that you continue your love of hockey and keep playing, because I still can't let it go. We're gonna bring it in because the best way to end a field hockey practice is a cheer. Everybody knows that.
Put our hands or sticks in.
Bedtime's okay. We have a routine, and that's how we do bedtime. And Finn, she only goes to bed 30 minutes before her sisters, because otherwise she will hear the chaos and want to continue to be involved. Each of my 4 children started sleeping through the night consistently at different ages. All of them. There is not a single one that was like, this is the time that we started sleeping through the night. Wyatt was probably 7 months. Ellie was doing like dream feeds in the middle of the night until she was 8 months, almost 9 months. Should I have cut her off? Yeah, probably. The homegirl was chubby, and I love a chubby baby. And how else are you supposed to get chubby from the itty bitty titty committee unless you have a late night snack? Yeah, I said what I said. From Real One, Bran Morton. How's the dog training going? Well, Bran, Freddie is doing great. She knows how to sit. She knows how to lie down. We're still working on stay because she doesn't understand why she can't go with the treat. So we're working on it. We're also going to be working on recall because Patty ignores me. So I think Freddie thinks she's allowed to ignore me. Patty does what she wants because Patty is a wolfhound. Freddie is my dog. I'm pretty excited about it because I grew up with shepherds and I used to watch them follow my mom into the bathroom and follow my mom downstairs and follow my mom into the laundry room. The shepherds followed my mom no matter where she went. And now I feel like I'm living that because every single place I go, Freddie comes and follows me and it excites my soul. But Patty is still very much Benny's dog. So Benny's covered. Benny is taken care of. She is the keeper of the wolfhound. And Freddie is mine. I'm working on it. We're working on it. Next up, we might be turning into a golf podcast. I'm not mad about it. The U.S. Women's Open was this weekend. Shout out to Nelly Korda for winning and making history. I also got to shout out my friend Michelle Wee West. She played her final round. I might have teared up at this clip of her daughter.
Stage is set now for Michelle to, back to being a mum. And in a way, a transition from her life as a star on the golf course and as a player into the next phase as a mother and a businesswoman.
She's incredible. She's incredible. And this was a beautiful clip and such a lovely way for her to walk off the course hand in hand with her daughter, because it really is. There's no shortage of excitement and things to look forward to for her. And that heavily includes her tiny humans. So we love this. The other amazing story from the Women's Open was Swedish golfer Madeline Sagström playing while 7 months pregnant. Check this boss shit out.
This is a 7:29 a.m.
What?
tea time.
Okay.
Please welcome from Sweden.
I truly don't even know where to start. First of all, to still have that much control over your body when you're 7 months pregnant, your organs are shifted. You have this bump in front of you. Your weight is off. Your depth perception is off. Your balance is off. Your joints are significantly more relaxed because of what you have going on in your body. And to still be able to go out there
I mean, fucking women. Just women. This is insane. This is so impressive. It's so impressive that she is out there, that she's doing this far along in her pregnancy. Because, well, first of all, it's like I've said when people have said to me, oh, let me carry that. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do that while you're very pregnant. Guys, she's growing life and playing in the U.S. Women's Open. That's crazy. Well done.